Hey everybody, this is Mr. Beckstrom, and today I want to take a look at an example from section 9.4. This says write the vector v in the form ai plus bj, where this is I and j are going to be unit vectors. Given its magnitude v and the angle alpha it makes with the positive x-axis. So I kind of drew a quick sketch here of what that meant. That means you start with the positive x-axis here, and we're going to go 45 degrees counterclockwise. That's what the angle means. And then we go 9, a magnitude of 9 in that direction, and we're going to end like right there. So they want us to write this vector in AI plus BJ form. Now A is really just going to be the x component of the ending point of this vector. So it's going to be this x right here, or I should write that as our A. And our B is really just going to be that y component here, the y component of this vector form there. So this is AI plus BJ. So how do we get this x value and this y value here? Well, of course, we can use trigonometry. Now, they did it a little bit different in the section help here, but this is how I would do it. I would say the x value, that's going to be equal to the radius times the cosine of your angle. We'll say theta, and y is equal to the radius times the sine of theta. And if you think about it, right, you're just using trigonometry here, or the SOHCAHTOA rules in order to get these formulas there. And the x value, that's going to be our a, because the I is the unit vector along the x-axis. And the y value will be our b, because j is the unit vector along our y-axis. So really just plugging this in, x is going to be equal to the radius. That's the same thing as the magnitude there. So that's going to be 9 times the cosine of 45 degrees, and that's just 9 times the cosine of 45 degrees is the square root of 2 over 2, and that's just going to be equal to 9 root 2 all over 2. And the y is going to be equal to the radius, which is 9, times the sine of 45 degrees. And hopefully by now we know that the sine of 45 and the cosine of 45 are the same thing. So this is just going to be the same as before. So that's 9 root 2 all over 2. And finally, we just substitute this a and b back in for the a and b up there. And I'm going to get 9 root 2 over 2 I plus 9 root 2 over 2 j. And that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Thanks.